one-sentence summary is impossible. Here's a one-paragraph summary. I'm thinking chain-link fence maze. Easy to build, low-cost materials, with black fabric draped over the top, so it's always dark inside. White fabric on the outside for heat reduction in the day. There would be locked doors with padlocks, and each room would have a puzzle that needs to be solved with clues hidden in each section of the maze. The general idea is that it's a scavenger hunt, except you do it in total darkness with flashlights. The clues will be written on random objects in each section in black light paint. There will be one black light bulb installed in each room that you can't move around. So you'd have to bring the object you want to inspect to the bulb to see if it gives you the next clue. Upon solving the given number of puzzles per room, say 3, the final clue would be the code to the padlock to proceed to the next section. So you could have, say, 5 rooms altogether, say 12 by 12 feet each with a door leading to the next room. Each room could be a theme. So for example, you walk into the room with a flashlight and your first clue is first unelected president of the 20th century, Roosevelt, and you'd have to find a teddy bear. Bring the teddy bear to the black light lamp to reveal the next clue. 10,000 leagues under the sea and you'd have to go find a toy submarine. You bring that to the lamp, and it says 331104, proceed to the next room and you enter the padlock code, and move on. We can do lots of fun stuff, and have themes for each room, by basically picking up random junk, literally anything, and then building the clues around it. The hardest part of this entire thing will be constructing a maze with chain-linked fences. Basically you need a few poles and some cheap chain link. I figure 5 12 by 12 rooms will need 200 feet of chain link fence, sharing 3 walls. It's fairly cheap and easy to transport. So then, we drape a whole bunch of fabric around it, and throw a bunch of stuff in each room. And we could change the rooms as often as we want, by creating new clues, and taking the old ones out, etc.
Holy mother lover, I have to drop a smelly load on that one due to the complexity not only of constructing it, but participating in it. Again, kids, candy store, acid. Nothing this complex works on the player. I refer you to the theme camp guide, specifically the paragraph at the top about complexity. But I am the Clue Master, and if you can convince others that this is a good idea, you have my blessing. Another response might have been, I think so, Brain, but where would we find 200 feet of chain link fence?
Okay, look, we don't have to make it hard. It can be really easy clues like find the teddy bear.
To all who dream of building structures, don't forget it should be secure enough to take 60 miles per hour plus winds, by the way. And that the surface is basically sand/clay, requiring long rebar stakes to secure structures. We use foot-long fat nails, but truly we've been lucky with the weather so far.
Okay, Pooper.
I say we build a room with no turns or exits. It will say, find the teddy bear. Hint, it's in my pants. We will take turns sitting in the middle of the room under a black light, and awaiting unsuspecting strangers.
Wow, that's downright retarded. But, you just gave me an interesting idea. Inside our dark room with no turns or exits, is a lounge with cool psychedelic posters, and have people chilling in the room. Each person gets a black light tattoo when they walk in. And then you have to go find a particular tattoo by inspecting everybody's body with your black light flashlight. Hint, people can put their tattoo anywhere.
I think our interactive stuff should be day-oriented. You'll want to go out at night. As do most people. They head toward the inner city. We'll be far from the middle and nobody will hang there at night. Also, it's pitch black and impossible to tell what anything is, except the bigger clubs and hangouts on the Esplanade and A streets, the innermost streets. Also, building a room is actually a huge challenge. Basically, you're talking about building a geodesic dome, which requires a ton of material. I am getting nothing done today.
Okay, so, in a nutshell. We'll get an old school bus on Craigslist. We won't have time to do anything to it, because we spent all of it building Eli's maze of impossibility, which is really a ploy to trap people, so he can remove their adrenaline glands, and get high on adrenochrome. So it'll just be a school bus. When on Playa, it will house Walter's alter ego Valeria, who, wearing a fuzzy balls skirt, a plastic cowboy hat and a mustache, strung out on mescaline, will be playing Mafia with a bunch of I know how to use my hands metal she won battling. Outside, strapped to the aforementioned school bus, the climbing wall of terror will be on the verge of collapse at any sign of the slightest gust, potentially killing or severely injuring the poor unsuspecting soul that decided it was a good idea to trust their well-being to 20 feet of plywood. At night, our magic school bus will transform into a rave-like party zone. The only way to enter would be to walk backwards, while acting like a pretentious hooker and humming Michael Bublé tunes. Inside, under the black light, we will take turns giving each other ass-cheek tattoos and playing charades, while Yan is trying to figure out why there is a teddy bear in his pants.